Got a new one for you today. This is Tonka 25 from Le Labo. I happen to have a sample here, and I'm gonna give you my first impressions of this fragrance. So a mini review right off the sample that I received recently. So if you wanna find out about Tonka 25, stick around. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, discovering new brands, participating in giveaways, and still haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So I first heard about Tonka 25 last summer, and I was very excited about it because I love Tonka fragrances, Tonka bean dominant fragrances. So Tonka beans are a note that's used in fragrances quite frequently. Sometimes they go full-on gourmand, or they extract a molecule from Tonka beans which is called coumarin, which is also used in fragrances that are fougères. They're in the base usually, in the base notes. So they can go in some different directions, and I love Tonka bean in general. It's a nutty note. Of course, it's like a nut to begin with. Also, although it's more like a raisin nut, if that makes sense, because it's kind of raisiny if you look at the Tonka beans. But I really love the way Tonka beans smell in fragrances, and I love them all the different styles you can go. Like I love them really full-on gourmand, or full-on, I guess, aromatic and herbal fougère. One of the best examples of a Tonka fragrance for me is Fève Délicieuse from Dior. Love that fragrance. It's absolutely delicious, but it also has a chocolate or cacao note in it. So that's one of my favorites. And of course, lots of different fougères also are my favorites. One of them is Houbigant's Fougère Royale, which has coumarin in the notes, which is actually taken from the Tonka bean. So this is Tonka 25, launching very soon. It's 2018, but you won't be able to buy it until October 15th. A 100 ml bottle will be $270, typical of the regular lineup of Le Labo's fragrances, and this is 3 years after Noir 29, since they've had a brand new fragrance in the regular lineup. And lastly, this is created by Daphne Bugey, who's also made Rose 31, Bergamote 22, another 13, and she's got several others for the brand. So, big fan of Daphne Bugey, and I'm excited to try this one. Although I did get to smell it from a strip, not from a spray recently, and I enjoyed what I smelled. So, but before we smell this, there's also the notes I want to talk to you about. This is focusing on the Atlas Cedar, apparently, from what I've read online and different various blogs and websites. So we've got Atlas Cedar as a note, and you've also got Tonka Bean, Musk, Vanilla, Orange Blossom, and Styrax. So let's go ahead and open up Tonka 25 and give you my full-on impressions of this one. So, are you guys excited about Tonka 25, by the way? Are you interested in Le Labo's Tonka 25? Do you like Tonka bean notes in the fragrances? Let me know your thoughts. Unfortunately, this is not a spray bottle, so I'm gonna have to dab, which is my least favorite style of fragrance samples. I just do not like them. But I'm also gonna dab a little bit on this strip, just so that I have it on the strip as well as my hand as well. So, let's see, because apparently the Atlas Cedar is supposed to be dominant here. Wow. It's kind of going in two different directions, almost like not traditionally a gourmand, but you have gourmand-like aspects in there, but it's very woody and also musky. The musk is pretty big here. Vanilla, I can see it pop through, but vanilla is not dominant. Wow, on me it's completely different. More musk pops through, less woods. I like this one. Definitely not a gourmand though. Like if you're thinking it's gonna be something like perhaps Fève Délicieuse or Tonka Impériale from Guerlain, definitely not that. This is more musk to me, which I really, really like. Musk, I've been mentioning this a lot in my videos, you're probably getting tired of it, but musks have been really, really great to me lately. And this is quite musky. I like it. I really, really like it. It might take some more experimenting with, but I can see that it's got like darkness around it, even though there's this bright tonka bean note in there with a bit of the brightness from the orange blossom, because it's definitely prominent, the orange blossom. But the Atlas Cedar and the tonka bean, actually the tonka bean, not necessarily the tonka bean, but the Atlas Cedar is quite dark in here. It's weighing it down with the musk. So different on the strip and different on me. I kind of prefer it on me more, which is perfect because you usually smell strips and then you go, okay, that smells great. You buy it without wearing it, and then you take it home and you're wearing it, and it's like, that smells nothing like what I remember smelling. So it's always good to test on your own skin with your own chemistry. So I like this one. It's totally different than any other tonka bean dominant fragrance that I've smelled. And I love the fact that it's got that muskiness. The wood is there. The Atlas Cedar is definitely there. But more for me stand out is musk, it's tonka bean, then Atlas Cedar. And then there's also the nuances of the orange blossom and the vanilla and the Styrax. So I think it's pretty solid. All I need to do now is wear it and test it to see how great it performs on me. But as far as a fragrance that I'm interested in discovering or exploring, I like it. And I think it's a great, great scent for fall. We have fall now here, and it's gonna start getting cooler and cooler. And I think this will make a great scent to wear in the fall. I like it, I really do like it. And hope you guys get to sample it as well. It is launching in October, or on October 15th. A couple of weeks, not even a couple of weeks, but very soon. 100 ml will cost you $270. Again, it's EDP concentration. This is the third release. This is only this is the latest release from Le Labo, 3 years after Noir 29 came out. So we've been anticipating a new release from this brand for a while. They're not very fast, actually, come to think of it, although they are opening a lot of stores all over the place. Recently I was in Portland, Oregon. They have a store there. I was also in I forgot the name. I was in Dallas. They have a store there now. And then also I was in Antwerp, Belgium a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, and they had just opened up a store there. So they are expanding. And I think probably because of the takeover by Estee Lauder is kind of giving them a lot of cash to expand out there. So anyway, guys, are you familiar with Le Labo? Do you like tonka bean fragrances? What is your favorite current Le Labo fragrance, and are you anticipating this Tonka 25? Please do let me know. Put a comment down. Let's get a conversation started. Also, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.